Ukraine launches major attack against Russian base in Crimea.
Here's a summary of the article.
Ukraine has launched a major attack on a Russian naval base in occupied Crimea. A Russian Mangust patrol boat was destroyed in the attack, a Ukrainian military source has told Sky News. The source confirmed Western-supplied weapons were used and said they proved extremely effective against this Russian military target despite high concentrations of Russian air defense systems. Nikolai Lukashenko, Crimea's Russian-installed transportation chief, said on Telegram that Ukraine's overnight attack damaged 2 transport ferries. Ukraine has launched frequent attacks on the crossing since the war began, and in July last year, Kyiv attacked it with 2 suicide sea drones, damaging a span of the road bridge. Ukraine later formally admitted to launching the attack. Kyiv has been using sea drones and missiles to attack Russia's fleet, and last month Ukraine claimed Russia had almost abandoned Crimea.
This post received a score of 6,200, with an upvote ratio of 98%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Right on. Do it again and again and again.
And again, and again, and again for good measure.
Dan Carlin.
The thing you have to understand about.
Quote.
Now if you're Falkenhayn,
If you'll pardon the boxing analogy.
You have to walk a mile in another man's moccasins.
Hammer their fucking asses, warriors. Take back your home. To hell with the Russian barbarians.
Today the defenses. Tomorrow the bridge. The day after that the new logistical routes to the north of Crimea. Isolate the peninsula and let it run out of food, fuel, and ammunition. If the Russians try to resupply it by ship, sink every Navy vessel that dares to approach the peninsula. Ukraine has had the ability to drop the bridge for months now and hasn't tried. Largely because, by Ukraine's own admission, the Russians don't use it to transport military equipment anymore. Well, that and they were conserving ammunition for more important things. That said, it seems like the flow of munitions is about to pick back up. Putin has made a big deal out of this bridge that Ukraine has attacked in the past. I don't think we should assume it's not on a target list at some point in the future. Retaking Crimea is one of Ukraine's war objectives. That's a lot easier to do with that bridge gone.
Except that leaving the bridge mostly intact provides a way for Russians to retreat, which is an important thing to allow to prevent losing Russians from wanting to fight harder just to try and stay alive.
Always give your enemy a way to escape, surrender, or they turn into cornered rats.
Give them hell. Slava Ukraini. Ura.
Crimea is part of Ukraine.
True, but the titles does not disagree. It says there was a Russian base in Crimea.
Let's go Ukraine. Let's hope more weapons and air defense flow, and restrictions are lifted. Let's bring this war to its conclusion and do what's right now, or pay the price anyway later.
Ask Ukraine to hit the ransomware groups there and do the world a favor.
Yes, please. My fucking hospital's network has been down for a month now.
Bring the motherfucking rain. Make 'em fucking pay.
Just a military drill in their own territory, nothing to see here.
Extermination of local pests.
greater than the source confirmed Western-supplied weapons were used and said they proved extremely effective against this Russian military target despite high concentrations of Russian air defense systems. I hope Ukraine is set on launching many more attacks in quick succession, before Russia can import better defense from sympathetic countries like China.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.